I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Jumping right into the market. Today, crypto sideways. Sideways again. Somebody in the comments yesterday said it's always sideways. Yeah, not a whole lot going on in this market. Smaller cap altcoins have been doing well, but today was kind of quiet. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $224 billion. Bitcoin at 83.36. This is a Bitcoin 1 hour chart. There was this price drop, sudden price drop. We dropped from 84.50 to about 81.50. Now the price is starting to move higher, trying to hold this 200 simple moving average. Bitcoin's been in smaller uptrend, a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and could we put in another higher high? I really want to focus on some of the higher time frames. So this is the daily chart. You got the weekly and the daily candle closing in about 39 minutes for Bitcoin. So previously you had a bearish cross of the 21 and the 200. This normally takes some time to play out, but what you'll notice is the 21, this gray line right here, the 21 simple moving average is now overhead resistance. Okay, this bearish cross, it'll take a little bit of time to play out. Normally the price does react and move lower. The daily candle right now is a doji, which represents indecision. So a lot of times you'll see trend reversals around these dojis. It really depends on what the next candle is. So this is the weekly chart. Right now, the 100 simple moving average is holding, is acting as support for the price action. So previously, if you'll notice, back on August the 8th, you got a MACD sell signal out of the MACD, and I really have to emphasize how important and profitable trading can be if you just watch and pay attention to these MACD crosses. So again, Bitcoin has just been, staying in this range that it's been developing over time. So just have to keep an eye, all eyes on Bitcoin. I'm kind of concerned. I've got a trading group, and I've got a bunch of quitters in my trading group, and I'm kind of concerned. Everybody wants to quit their job. Listen, this person said, I've been trying to quit my job to just trade full time, but I keep getting screwed because everything pops off while I'm at work. I don't have Service Inside for alerts. I know I can do it because your teachings are very low risk, high reward. This person stated, actually, he was up about $1,200 on a trade. Took me a couple hours to make this trade. If this keeps up, I might have to do this full time. Man, it's crazy to see people come into the group and you're like, hey, this is a triangle. This is a candlestick. This is how it works. And then they're like, I'm quitting my job. I'm going all in. Here we go. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, posting setups. I've got 38 videos in a playlist where if you don't know anything about trading this market, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason I'd say people join the group is they want these guys, profitable trading setups. We've been doing very well over the last couple months. These altcoins have started to take off. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay in crypto, you get a 20% discount off of 6 months. Now, if you pay for the year, you get a 30% off discount, and you get an additional month for free. If you guys do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. Basic attention token, I do have some of these. Actually, you guys tip me basic attention token, so I hang on to those. Up 53% in about 3.5 weeks, so solid gains. A lot of the larger caps aren't really moving. And so it's kind of, you have a jaded look possibly at what this altcoin market cap is doing. But these smaller and mid cap altcoins have been performing pretty well. They're putting in bottoms right now, or trying to. This is BNB up 10%. Well, Chris, this is only up 10%. I can't survive off 10% trades. Listen, 10% in a day is solid, right? Here's why I want to talk to you about this. This is BNB. I posted a setup on the 9th as a bounce idea. People were potentially buying this bounce down here. So what I want to explain to you is this is still a valid setup. This is just starting. This is the beginning. This is where it all starts. So you can see BNB is in this downtrend, falling wedge for a period of well, since July, really. And now all of a sudden things have changed. You know, it broke out to the upside. It's been in this pattern, right? So you have to just assume it stays in the pattern until it doesn't. And it's broke out to the upside today. Eventually, there's some bearish divergence. It'd be nice to get a pullback back to the support level. You know, buy that bounce off that support. May not happen. However, BNB looking good. What I want to, let me explain this to you. These rounded tops, rounded top bearish, rounded top bearish. Down here, you've got basically a rounded bottom. Potentially, it's an inverse head and shoulders, right? But you can see the rounded bottom. And so that's bullish. This is a bullish reversal pattern. So you go down here and you can see, so rounded tops after a rounded top. So if you're in a coin and you see the top, you see it rounding, it's rolling over, potential downside after that. Rounded bottoms, bullish reversal pattern. So you're talking cup and handles, inverse head and shoulders, complex inverse head and shoulders, double bottoms. Okay, so keep an eye out for these. Or every time I talk about rounded tops and rounded bottoms, somebody guaranteed in the comments is like, I'm more of a rounded top kind of guy. I always get, you guys are crazy. I like reading you guys' comments. Definitely go ahead, smash that like button for me. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, liking the videos definitely helps me grow the channel. Bitcoin price flatlines at 8,400 as the Bollinger Bands predict a breakout. So Bollinger Bands, you can turn them on the exchange as well. They look like this, right? These cyan lines. And when they squeeze together right here, when they squeeze, that means there's going to be a move. You just don't know which direction. Okay, so you got to use it. Can't really use Bollinger Bands by themselves, but you can see like it gets tight right here and you get a huge break to the upside. Gets tight right here and actually this was a whipsaw pattern, broke everywhere. But again, you combine a couple of these indicators together and it will help you make profitable trades. Bitcoin is under attack. I read this and I was like, dang it, under attack, quantum computers? Maybe, maybe not. This person said twice someone tries to broadcast a bad block. Proof of work failed. Blocks start with only 1 0. 15 minutes later with not enough zeros. He said, glad my node rejects this joker immediately. Everybody's super excited. They said, good job, gang. Hooray for validating nodes. So Ethereum 2.0 and 1.0 chains will likely coexist in the beginning, have different prices. I said, what? Listen, if you're an Ethereum holder, let's just think about this. You got Ethereum 1.0. They're going to have, potentially you could have two coins listed on the exchange, Ethereum 1.0 and Ethereum 2.0, and they'll have two different prices. So Ethereum today, ETH, is a forked version of the original chain. So the original chain is Ethereum Classic, right? So there's a lot of controversy about this whole situation. So this person stated, now we've heard this before with Ethereum Classic as far as version 1 Ethereum and version 2 Ethereum is what we're looking at now. What is likely to happen with Ethereum 2 chain is exchanges listing it and labeling it a separate distinct token from Ethereum version 1. Then there will be two tokens with different prices. Vitalik is really trying to fight reality again. And you know, I could see this happening. Like, how will this potentially affect Ethereum holders? Like all of a sudden, here you got the old model. BNB gains 23% this week, plus other top 5 cryptos this week. Link, Huobi token, XRP, TRX. Like there's been some solid steady gains in these altcoins. You know, that a lot of the larger caps haven't been taking off, but like these mid and smaller caps have been doing pretty well. Crypto markets report mild gains while Binance coin jumps 7%. Listen, when I think about coins that are going to run hard, and I talked to you guys about Raven, Link, Ren is another one. BNB runs hard. When it starts to take off, everyone's going to be like, man, wish I would have got some BNB at the bottom. So I think, you know, like him or hate him, CZ is a billionaire for a reason. I think there's a lot of good things going on. They've really expanded a lot at Binance. By the way, if you're in the US and you're not using Binance, it works just fine. No VPN. Don't have any problems with it. Telegram responds to investors on the SEC action. There's a hearing set for October the 24th. So SEC stepped in with the Gram token sale and they said, nope, can't do it. And then Telegram saying, hey, we've been trying to get in touch and work with the SEC for the last 18 months. And so they sent this letter out to investors. Investors are ticked. Telegram said, hey, we're surprised and disappointed that the SEC chose to file this lawsuit under these circumstances, and we disagree with the SEC's legal position. Here's what I want to see here, and I want you guys to pay attention to this. Are they able to pay a fine? I mean, they raised $1.7 billion. Are they able to pay a fine and sweep this under the rug and just say, hey, you know what? We're sorry. Here's the money. We saw it happen with EOS. Let's see what happens here. If you guys haven't picked up your Ledger Nano X Moon Edition, if you've got to get ready for the moon, y'all, because it's coming. Might not be tomorrow, but it's happening. Link to the factories in the description. XRP may soon incur its annual swell pump. That's what I'm talking about, swell pumps. But bears remain in firm control. So this person, Galaxy, stated, the trade of the year is coming once again for XRP. He said basically you want to long XRP before the swell and then short it afterwards. So 2017 price increase was 115%. The 2018 price increase, annual swell for XRP, was 220%. They lost about 50% after the swell was over. So he's stating this should happen in about 2 weeks. This is a chart that basically backs it up. One thing I like about TA is you can say whatever you want to about the news, but there's historical data that shows specifically what he's talking about. So he's built his case. Are you ready for the XRP swell? Happy 8th birthday, Litecoin. Litecoin is 8 today. Looks like ZRX is breaking out right now. Actually, probably about an hour ago. I posted it in group, so if you're holding some ZRX, looks like it's headed higher. These 5 cryptos have given huge returns in 2019. They're talking about Chainlink, BNB, RVN. They're talking about Constellation and Republic Protocol, lesser known, smaller altcoins. So Facebook is being sued over lookalike logo, and well, yeah, it looks the same. Current's logo, Calibra's logo. They just can't even win. Libra FUD. Haven't you failed yet, Libra? Let's spread some Libra FUD, y'all. Ripple pushing to launch XRP in $1 trillion derivatives market. They unveil their new Xspring investment. So Ripple made an investment in Vega Protocol. It's designed to help spur adoption of XRP in the world of derivatives. Vega Protocol recently raised $5 million from a number of investment firms, including Ripple's Xspring, in order to help build and roll out its decentralized derivatives platform. Listen, Ripple's got a lot of irons in the fire. If a couple of these take off, they're going to do pretty well. XRP, hopefully. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.